Testing, testing. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Triple-Hil Progeny Classic. Lowell and Galen and I give you a warm welcome. We're glad to see every face here. Obviously, it's been a few years planning up to this day with the way things went last year, so it is really good to be here today. We're blessed with 3 days of really nice weather, so couldn't have asked for better. Our aim for this sale was to put together a group of cattle that we felt represented our sires on the top side and also represented the kind of cow families, the kind of pedigrees, and the kind of physical characteristics of cattle that you could take home and breed from, and we believe we put that together. So we want to give a big thank you to all our consigners and let us take some of the best from our barn. You know who you are. I'm not going to make all the names and name you all individually, but a lot of you guys have been friends and mentors for years, and we appreciate all that you've done for us. This week, the barn crew has been just absolute heroes for us. Some of these guys learned the true effects of centrifugal force in the early days of breaking these heifers, but they did super good. And the fitting crew, Skylar Reichert, first-rate guy, and his crew were just super. They did a great job getting the cattle ready. Behind me, Chris Hill, what I consider the best auctioneer in the business. We're honored to have you here, Chris. John Burkett, longtime friend, mentor, cattle breeder, going to be reading pedigrees on the Holsteins today. Very honored to have John here. Working the ring for us, taking bids. Mark Oberholzer from Wisconsin. Chris Wild, center field, and Mr. Donwell from Pennsylvania will be on that side. Brian Aldrich from Illinois will be working the back. Mike Heath, around here somewhere, probably working the phones, and he also will be reading the pedigrees for our jerseys. Quinn Dunn from Pennsylvania will also be working some bids for us. And we have Katie Schultz with Cal Buyer here. So, that being said, we don't want to take a long time here. Thanks again for coming. I'm going to hand over the mic now to Lowell to make a few more comments.
So a few things I want to go across real quick. We'll take payment any way you can give it, as long as it'll clear the bank. We can do credit card, bank account, whatever. Obviously, with the credit card, it's going to be a 3% charge on that buyer's premium. Everything has been tested free of TB and brucellosis. Everything was vaccinated with M-Force 3. There's a few animals out here that have pink eye. We did treat them. They should be fine. We're guaranteeing those. We would like all the cattle to be out of here by tomorrow evening. All possible. Saturday evening, everything out of here. If not, come talk to me. I'll be over here. We'll figure something out. If you're buying animals and you're outside of the country on Cal Buyer, talk to me. We'll make arrangements. We'll make it work. I think that's all the announcements I have. Thanks everyone for coming out. I want to have a great sale. This is something we've been planning for a long time. We started dreaming about this when we were teenagers, Jared and I, and we actually set a date for sometime in May of 2015 whenever we were joking about it. A few years passed, but it's happened. Anyway, thanks a lot everyone for coming out, and we'll turn it over and get this rolling.
Thank you, Chris and Martin boys. Certainly, what I'm going to say right now may be as important as anything I say throughout the sale, so please listen. We're going to talk some. We got a lot to sell. We're not going to make long speeches. But what I'm going to say, folks, I hope you take to heart and listen carefully. There's a couple words here I'd like to share with you. Number one is determination. Number two is passion. Honesty and integrity would be third. And faith is another one. Those few words describe the people that's hosting this sale today, that's planned this sale today. I've had the good fortune of knowing them for a decade, and I'll tell you what, they have breathed a breath of fresh air into our industry that is immeasurable today, and in 20 years, who knows what could be said. But I'll tell you what, they're making an impact, and I'm just proud and honored to be part of this crowd, this group, and what they've done. They're not going to thank their families, but I'm going to. Their wives are with them, their children, their fathers, brothers, and so forth. And I'll tell you, they've had meetings throughout the area for the last several years and all over the East Coast. Their wives make the meals, and people go to eat the meals first and to hear what they have to say second. So, congratulations to the wives for the support that they've given. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm 57 years old, and I love the industry we're in. It is the greatest of all, I think. But David and Goliath persist out there in our industry. Our industry is challenging. It changes by the hour. And I'll tell you something, Triple-Hil has brought hope, a beam of hope to our industry, and as breeders of registered dairy cattle, I hope each and every one of you today take advantage of that and appreciate that. These guys are game changers. There's no right or wrong philosophy in breeding dairy cows. Everyone has their right to do it. But they have taken a little different path, and as true breeders, we can all appreciate that. Let's have a good sale. Let's appreciate the great work that these guys have done, and ladies, and give them a real nice round of applause.
Well, John, it's a pleasure for me to be here today, and I thank the guys for the invitation to have me over the mountain here at Triple-Hil to auctioneer your sale. And I tell you what, as you go through this catalog is second to none as far as bottom side and top side pedigrees. These guys, they appreciate pedigrees, and I think that's really what it's all about. It's not done on a calculator. It's not done by scientists. It's done by mothers and fathers. And you go back generation after generation and look at the longevity in this catalog. It's just amazing. And I consider it a huge honor and privilege to be able to offer these cattle and auction these cattle to you today. I just want to thank the breeders again for having faith in these guys. There's cattle that have come from Wisconsin. There's cattle that have come from Idaho. And I think that's a true testament to these guys, for these breeders to load their cattle on trucks and have the faith in these guys to get their cattle sold. You can't find better pedigrees. The conformation of these cattle is perfect. They're big, they're strong, they're not needle-nosed, they're not narrow-fronted, they're strong-chested, strong dairy cattle with the will to work, the will to live, and the will to survive. And I tell you what, as you go out there and grace that barn, they're very, very easy on the eyes. And I tell you what, that comes from mothers. Mothers matter, and when you go through this catalog, I don't need to preach that to you. It's very, very impressive. John, if you want to take it away, anything John says takes precedence over what's in the catalog. I have a few added updates, but folks, there is an update sheet. Listen to what we say. If there's a tie bid, I'll open it up where I took the bid last, and between those two people only. Doesn't happen very much, but sometimes it does. We have a terrific crowd today. If you have any questions while we're offering you an animal, stop us and ask. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. We want you pleased as buyers. We want the consigners pleased as sellers. And more than anything, we want you to have a wonderful day, a safe day, and a day that we'll just talk about forever. John, go ahead.
Thank you, Chris. We're going to start with the Semen. If you turn to the back of the catalog, you will find 4 units of Braid Ale Golden. The Semen is here, I understand, and We ask that you take it with you when you go, or if you can't, there'll be arrangements. 4 units of Braidale Goldwyn.
All right,
Under
right here.
120.
It's sale time. Now, folks, you're buying 4 times the money. Make no mistakes on one of the greatest bulls of all time, Braidale Goldwyn. 4 times the money. He'll get $750. Anybody go now, get now. Anybody get 2. Anybody get 2 and a quarter. Not 2 and a quarter. Everybody get 2 and a half. Everybody get 75. Everybody get 3. 3 and a quarter. And a quarter. Half. Everybody get 3 and a half. Half. Everybody get 3 and a half. I'm at 325 now. But everybody get a 3 and a half. I'm at 25.50. I'm at 3 and a half. Everybody get 3 and a half. 3 now. 25. But everybody get a 3 and a half. Everybody get 325.50. And now 75. Hit 375. Everybody get 75. Everybody get 75. Is 3 and a half. Everybody get 75. Hit 375. Everybody get 75. Katie, you're out. I'm going to get the 375. I'm a bit above a 3 and a half. But to go now. Give 75. Hit 3 and a half. I'm over here on this side at 3 and a half with you. Now 75. Brian's in at 3 and a half. 75. Katie, you're out. I'm at 3 and a half. But to go. Give anybody bit above 75. But to get 375. 3 and a half. 75. I tell you, we ought to be at 5, 6, 700. Now 4. $400, somebody get a woman, somebody get a 425, somebody get a 25, Katie, somebody get a 25, anybody get a 25, somebody get a 4 and a quarter, let's go. I'm at 4 now, 25, anybody 25, 50, somebody get a 4 and a half. I'm at 25 now, 50, yeah, 50, somebody get a 50 now, 75, somebody get 475, watch out, paper's going everywhere, 475, I'm at 450 now, 75, Katie, somebody get a 475, D, one a bit of bum, D, one a bit of bum, D, one a bit of bum, somebody get a 75, hit 475, one more time, somebody get a 75, Jared's in, I'm at 4 now, 75, 4 and a half, 75, 4 and a half, 75, I'm at 4 and a half, 75, and I have now $500, somebody get above, somebody get above, somebody got to be a little faster today, folks. I'm going to get you home for chores. $500, somebody get a 75, $500, somebody get a 70, somebody get a $500, somebody get a 5, 475, somebody get 500. Hit 5 now, 25, Katie. Hit 5, 25, somebody get a 25, 25, somebody get a 25, 5 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a 25, I'm a 25. So Jared's Way, 500 times 4, 500 times 4, right back here.
5 units of Sunny Lodge Linjet. 5 units of Linjet, and I'll tell you what, when you look through the catalog, you can see the influence of the Linjet in the Triple-Hil breeding philosophy. 5 units. Linjet.
Sire of the great Eloise. Let's go. How many give them there? 3. At 300, everybody get the 3, 2, 1. Everybody get $100. Everybody get 100, everybody get 25, 50. At 50 now, 75. Now $100. Get 100 now, 25. 25, everybody get 25, 125. Katie, you're out. Everybody get 25, 25, 50. 150 went down now, 50 now, 75. Mark's in. Everybody get 75, 175. Katie. I'm at 75, 2. Mark. Hit 200. Everybody get a 2. Everybody get a 2 and a 2. Everybody get a 2. I'm on the internet. 175 is being now 2. Do you want to buy it here today? Hit 200. Everybody get a 2. 175 is being now 2. Do you want a bit above a 2? Everybody get a 2. Hit 75 now 2. Does anybody with a bit above a go now? Give 200. Everybody get a 2. 175 bit of a 2. Hit 200. Everybody get a 2. 175 is being now 2. 200 bid. You're in now. 75 bit of a 2. Anybody want a bit above a give a bit above a 2? 175 2. So 175 times 5. 175 times 5. Katie wins. 1030 is the buyer.
5 units of Winbrook. 5 units of Gillette Winbrook.
All right, 5 times here. Winbrook, 200. Anybody get a 2, anybody get 25, 50 now, 75, anybody get 100 now, 25, 25, anybody get a 25, Mark, you're out. Now 25, time to get a 1, 25, time to get a 110. I'll take it, but everybody get a 10, but 10, 10, but get 10, but 100 now, 10, D, a bit above a 10, there's nothing better than Winbrook in a pedigree, John Burkett. Now 10, 20, and 20, and 20, but nobody in a 120, and money minimum 20, and 20, and 20, I've been 1 day, and then the money when go 20, now 30, now 30, now 30, when nobody get a 31, 30, and the money when minimum now 30, now 40, now 40, but nobody get a 140, nobody get a bit, I'm a 140, and nobody when go give it now 60, 160, 170, anybody bit above a 70, 70, 70, 160, 70, 80, but nobody get a 80, but nobody get a 80, hit her again, one more time, 180 now 90, anybody bit above a 90, but nobody get a 190, but 180, 90 now 2, 2, don't you go home, you help us all day. Hit 200 on a bid, nobody get a 2, 190 I'm bid now 2. Does anybody bid a bit above a 2? Jared's in at 190, anybody $200. Hit 200 on a moment, nobody get a 2, but 190 anybody 2 now. More double get a 2, more double get a 2, more double get a 2. Sold at 190 times 5. See Jared, 190 times 5.
Lot 123, 5 units of Comstar Leader. 5 units of Leader.
$100. $100, but nobody get 100, but nobody get 100 now, 25. Anybody bid above 25, I'm to get her 25, 110. I'll take it, 10, nobody get a 10, 10. Anybody bid above 10, 110, $100 bid 10 does. Anybody bid above 10, marks in. 110 does. Anybody bid above 10, but nobody get a 10 now, 10, 10. Anybody bid above 10, 20. Hit 20, 20 and 30. Hit 30 and 30 and 30, but nobody get a 30. Anybody bid above 30, now 40, now 40, but nobody get a 40, now nobody get a 150, Jared. 150 one time. Anybody bid above 50, now 60, 160, now 70, 70, 70. Anybody bid above 70, 70, 71, 70, 80. $80 bill, now 80, now 2. Now $200 bill, nobody get a 2, 180. Anybody bid above 2, 225. Hit 225, 210. Will that work? Hit 210, mark. $210 bill, nobody get a 2, 200. Anybody bid above 10, 10, but you get 10, but you get 10, but you get 10, but you get 210. Bid above, nobody get a 10, 210. And I have 210. Last call. 210, sold it, $200, $200 times 5, see Jared?
Okay, 5 units of the great Advent Red. 5 units of Advent, lot number 124.
150. Anybody better go 25, 50, and 50. Now 75, number 2. Now everybody go now $100 bid. Now 25. Now 125. Anybody bid a moment 25. I'm time to get a 110. I'll take a 10, 10, 10. But 10, but I'm going to get a 10, $100 bid. Now bid. Now 10 does. Anybody bid a moment 10. But get a 10 and go. If 100. Now 10. Hit 10 now. One time bid about 10, 20, and 20 and 30, and 30 and 30. Katie, you're out. I'm going to get a 30 and 30. Anybody bid a moment 31, 20 now 30, and 30, and 30, and 30. Internet, you're out. I'm at 120 and give me 30. Hit $30 bill, somebody get to 120. Very hard to find. He's getting tough. Old Advent 120, 130. Nothing better in a pedigree. Anybody bid above 30, 30, 30, 40, 140 K. Anybody bid above 40, but nobody get a 40, 40, but nobody get a 40, nobody get a 50 now 60, 160, 170, 70, 80, but nobody get a 180. Now $200 bill, but nobody get a 2 with a 225. I'll take 210 from you. You got credit all day. But somebody get a 10 now, but a 10 now, but a 10 now, but a 10 marks in. Now 210, anybody bid a mama give a bid of somebody get a 200 on bid now 10 does. Anybody bid about 10, but somebody get a 10. Sold it 200 times 5. See mark $200